3 simple foods that can help stop leg cramps, restore strength in your legs, and improve sleep after 60. For years, many people were told leg cramps are just part of aging, something random, something you live with. But the truth isn't that simple. And if you're over 60, this matters more than most people realize, because cramps aren't random. They're often a message from your nervous system that something is missing, usually in your diet, silent but steady, the kind of deficiency that builds slowly, stealing your strength, breaking your sleep, shortening your steps. Here's what most people never hear. What you eat or don't eat can quietly drain the minerals your muscles depend on. But there are 3 foods that don't just help stop cramps. They help rebuild leg strength, restore circulation, and give your body what it's been asking for. So stay with this video, because the final food is the one most seniors overlook, and it could change how your legs feel within days. 1. Avocado. Avocados help support potassium and magnesium balance. For years, avocados were overlooked. They were not sweet, not flashy, and they were not promoted as healthy when low-fat trends dominated. Today, science and real-world experience are catching up to what many traditional diets already understood. Avocados can be a medicinal food, especially for older adults. They are not just a trend or something for toast. They are a nutrient-dense food that can soothe the body, support the nervous system, and help replace what time slowly depletes. Here is why that matters. After 60, electrolyte balance often becomes more fragile. Potassium can drop more easily. Magnesium can decline quietly. When these minerals run low, your muscles start sending warnings. You may feel cramps, twitches, or sudden spasms that wake you at night. You might feel a tight calf while you are simply walking. These are not random. They are signals that your nervous system and muscles are running low on key minerals. This is where avocados can help. One medium avocado can provide close to 700 milligrams of potassium, often more than a banana, but without the same blood sugar rise. Bananas can be helpful, but they also bring more fast sugar, which may trigger stronger insulin swings, especially for older adults who are less active. Avocados deliver minerals along with healthy fats, especially monounsaturated fat, which can help steady blood sugar, support the heart, and reduce inflammation. Now consider magnesium. Many people do not get enough. Magnesium is not only about sleep and stress, it plays a direct role in muscle relaxation. Without enough magnesium, muscles stay tense. Your back may not loosen. Your legs may feel heavy. In some cases, heart rhythm can feel less steady because magnesium helps support normal cardiac electrical activity. Avocados are one of the foods that provide both potassium and magnesium in a ratio the body can use well. And the benefits do not stop with cramps. Avocados contain anti-inflammatory compounds, including phytosterols, and antioxidants such as lutein and zeaxanthin. These help protect against oxidative stress, which is one driver of gradual wear from aging and environmental exposure. Those compounds also support nerve health, including nerves involved in balance and coordination. If you have been feeling slightly unsteady, it is not always just age. Nutrition can play a role, and avocados can help support that foundation. Avocados can also support blood pressure. Potassium helps relax blood vessel walls, which can reduce the pressure needed to move blood through the body. When potassium comes with fiber, as it does in whole avocado, the effect can be even more helpful. Fiber supports digestion and slows absorption, which can support steadier blood sugar and healthier cholesterol patterns. For older adults who experience nighttime leg cramps, avocados can be a game changer. They provide minerals your muscles may be missing, and because they digest slowly, they can help keep blood sugar steadier through the night. That matters because cramps can be triggered by low nighttime blood sugar, dehydration, or a combination of both. If you worry about the fat in avocados, focus on the type. The fats in avocados are generally heart-supportive. They also help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins such as vitamin A, vitamin E, and vitamin K, which can become harder to utilize with age. Unlike many processed fats, avocado fat is associated with healthier cholesterol patterns, including lower low-density lipoprotein cholesterol and higher high-density lipoprotein cholesterol. There is also an emotional side to nutrition. When you eat in a way that nourishes your cells, your mood and focus often improve. Avocados contain small amounts of B vitamins and folate, which support brain function. Nutritional psychology also supports a simple truth. When the body is well nourished, people often feel less foggy, less reactive, and more grounded. Food is not only fuel, it is feedback. How should you eat avocado? Keep it simple. Eat half an avocado with sea salt and olive oil. Mash it onto sprouted grain toast. Blend it into a green smoothie with spinach and unsweetened almond milk. Slice it over a salad with lemon juice. Avoid deep frying it or pairing it with sugary sauces. The goal is steady nourishment, not mixed signals. A practical target for many people is about half an avocado per day. That can support mineral intake without pushing calories too high. If you add dark leafy greens or a small portion of nuts in the same meal, you may support even better mineral coverage. Avocados are not a trend. They are a tool against cramps, fatigue, brain fog, and frailty. They are simply bioavailable nutrition delivered gently, the way nature intended. So the next time you feel stiff or sluggish, do not reach for sugar. Reach for substance. At this stage of life, every meal is a choice. Will you inflame your body, or will you calm and support it? With avocados, that choice is easier. 2. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are a natural electrolyte restorer. They are more than a colourful side dish. For older adults, they can be one of the most powerful yet overlooked sources of deep cellular nourishment, not only because of their flavour and fibre, but because of their mineral content. Sweet potatoes contain magnesium, potassium, and calcium, 3 minerals that help keep muscles working, nerves firing, and the body steady as you age. When muscles cramp, whether in the calves at night, the feet during a walk, or the lower back after sitting too long, it is often not only dehydration, it is electrolyte depletion. Your cells need a delicate balance. Magnesium helps muscles relax. Potassium supports smooth contraction. Calcium helps transmit nerve signals that coordinate movement. When one or more of these fall out of balance, the body shows it through pain, stiffness, twitching, or weakness. Unlike many supplements that come in pills and may not absorb well, sweet potatoes deliver these minerals together in a form the body recognizes and digests easily. Sweet potatoes are also valuable because they provide complex carbohydrates, not fast sugar. That matters for older adults because insulin response often becomes less efficient with age. Blood sugar spikes can be harder to manage. The last thing the body needs is a sudden flood of glucose that leads to an energy crash or added inflammation. Compared with many refined starches, sweet potatoes tend to break down more slowly, which can support steadier energy instead of the spike and drop pattern that can worsen fatigue, brain fog, and mood swings. For people who deal with muscle fatigue, post-activity soreness, or nighttime leg cramps, sweet potatoes can help on multiple fronts. Their potassium helps replace electrolytes lost through sweating or activity. Their magnesium supports muscle relaxation, which can make spasms less likely. Their complex carbohydrates help rebuild glycogen, the stored fuel muscles use to work well. Combined with naturally occurring antioxidants, sweet potatoes can support better movement, deeper rest, and faster recovery. The benefits also go beyond muscles. Sweet potatoes are rich in beta-carotene, an antioxidant the body converts into vitamin A, which supports eye health, skin renewal, and immune defense. Aging can gradually dull vision and slow skin repair. Beta-carotene helps protect the retina, supports night vision, and strengthens the mucous membranes that help defend the respiratory and digestive systems. They also support gut health. The fiber in sweet potatoes acts gently, helping support regularity and feeding beneficial gut bacteria that influence digestion and even mood. If constipation, bloating, or irregular bowel habits have become more common, especially with certain medications, adding sweet potatoes can help bring more comfort and consistency. Preparation matters. Boiling can cause some nutrients to leach into the water, especially if overcooked. Steaming, roasting, or baking helps preserve minerals and improves flavor without needing extra sugar or heavy fats. A small drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of sea salt can be enough. If you want to boost the anti-inflammatory angle, mash sweet potatoes with turmeric and black pepper. This combination can support joint comfort, reduce stiffness, and help calm systemic inflammation. Sweet potatoes also pair well with healthy fats, which help the body absorb fat-soluble nutrients such as vitamins A and E. You can add avocado, tahini, or ground flaxseed to turn the meal into a more complete recovery support for muscles, joints, and the nervous system. For steady benefits, aim for about 3 to 4 servings per week. That can help maintain magnesium and potassium intake, support digestion, and reduce the frustrating muscle flare-ups that often get dismissed as normal aging. Aging does not mean your body must feel stiff or drained. In many cases, the issue is not age itself, but undernourishment, not a lack of calories, but a lack of deeper nutrition. Sweet potatoes offer that depth. They are not exotic and not expensive, but they can be medicinal in a practical, functional way. Your body knows how to use them. It digests them gently, distributes the nutrients efficiently, and the payoff shows up quietly as calmer muscles, steadier energy, and clearer focus. So the next time your legs cramp, do not only rub the muscle, rebuild it from the inside. Reach for real food that restores. Sometimes healing does not come in a bottle. It comes from a sweet orange root, cooked with intention and eaten with care. 3. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are a cramp-fighting super snack. They are small, easy to overlook, and often sold in plastic bags or scraped from a pumpkin and thrown away. But pumpkin seeds, sometimes called pepitas, are one of the most powerful and concentrated tools you can add to your daily routine to help fight muscle cramps, support better sleep, and steady the nervous system. They are like a natural mineral supplement in a simple, accessible form that many people ignore. Start with what aging bodies need most: magnesium. Magnesium supports hundreds of processes in the body, including muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and deep sleep. Many older adults do not get enough magnesium, not always because they eat poorly, but because stress, certain medications, blood sugar problems, and even regular coffee intake can slowly reduce magnesium over time. When magnesium runs low, it often shows up as tight calves, restless legs, sudden spasms, or that uncomfortable twitch in the arch of the foot in the middle of the night. This is where pumpkin seeds shine. A small handful, about 1 ounce, can provide a large portion of daily magnesium needs. And unlike some supplements that may not absorb well, the minerals in pumpkin seeds are highly usable by the body. No complicated processing, just real nourishment from real food. But pumpkin seeds offer more than magnesium. They also contain zinc, another key mineral for immune function, nerve repair, and hormone regulation. Zinc can become harder to absorb with age, yet it matters for keeping the nervous system steady and resilient. When zinc is low, people may notice slower healing, more inflammation, or a feeling of being exhausted, while the mind still feels overactive. A steady intake of pumpkin seeds can help rebuild that balance. Pumpkin seeds also contain antioxidants, including vitamin E and plant compounds that help reduce cellular stress especially in muscles and joints. If you wake up stiff, move slowly in the morning, or feel sore after light activity, it is not always just age. Oxidative stress can play a role. The antioxidants in pumpkin seeds work quietly in the background to help reduce inflammation, support recovery, and protect tissues. One of the most common changes people notice when they add pumpkin seeds regularly is better sleep. The seeds do not act like a sedative. Instead, magnesium helps calm the nervous system and supports the body processes involved in normal sleep rhythm, including melatonin regulation. Many people sleep lightly not because they cannot fall asleep, but because the nervous system never fully releases tension. Pumpkin seeds help support that release. Over time, you may notice fewer wake-ups, less tossing and turning, and fewer painful nighttime cramps. Pumpkin seeds are also a strong source of healthy fats and plant-based protein. That matters because they do not only support recovery, they also reduce cravings and provide steady energy. Many older adults snack between meals, and that is where sugar often sneaks in. Pumpkin seeds are a satisfying alternative that supports steadier blood sugar without the crash that can worsen fatigue and inflammation. How to eat them is simple. Keep raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds in a small container in the kitchen. Add a handful to breakfast, sprinkle them over oatmeal or yogurt. Toss them into a salad for crunch, blend them into smoothies, or eat them as a snack in the afternoon when energy dips and the body needs a mineral boost. If you want to increase the effect, pair pumpkin seeds with a small piece of fruit or a small portion of dark chocolate, which also contains magnesium. That combination provides gentle glucose for muscle fuel and minerals to calm the nervous system. A few important tips. Choose raw or dry roasted seeds without added oils or added salt. Avoid heavily seasoned versions, which are often coated in processed oils. The cleanest option supports the body instead of burdening it. And consistency matters. A handful once a week will not correct a mineral gap, but a small handful every day can rebuild the foundation. Your legs carry your freedom. If your legs cramp, shake or ache, your body is not failing you. It is communicating. Pain is not only discomfort, it is information. Many people make the same mistake. They wait. They wait until sleep is broken, walking feels risky, and they have tried creams and pills without real change. But the body often does not need more pills. It needs support. Not quick fixes, but steady nourishment, minerals, healthy fats, and real nutrients from food. Muscles, nerves, and bones are not asking for magic. They are asking for missing raw materials. Healing begins in daily choices, in the kitchen, on the plate, in your hands. The moment you stop dismissing symptoms as just getting older, something powerful starts. The body responds when it finally gets what it needs. And the best part is that the path is not complicated. It does not require extreme diets or exotic powders. It can start with simple foods used consistently. A small bowl of pumpkin seeds, a sweet potato roasted with turmeric, half an avocado with sea salt. These are not trends. They are tools. Practical, functional, and quietly effective. Consistency is the secret. Not once, not occasionally, but every day. Think of food as medicine, not the kind you take when something is already broken, but the kind you use to stay whole. Magnesium does not work if it shows up once a month. Potassium does not rebuild your muscles if you skip it 5 days in a row. Your body is a system, and it thrives on rhythm. So create that rhythm. Create a ritual around your healing, a daily meal that says, I choose strength today. And it is not only about what you eat, it is how you eat. Choose raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds. Chew them well, because digestion begins in the mouth. Sprinkle them over soup for warmth. Add them to oatmeal for steady fuel. Toss them onto a salad for crunch. Make food both beautiful and functional. Let it be something you enjoy, not something you force yourself to tolerate. And now the part most people forget. This is not only about stopping cramps, this is about reclaiming your freedom, because your legs do not only move you from place to place, they represent your independence, your ability to leave the house on your own terms, to walk with confidence, to stand in line without pain, to travel, to garden, to play with your grandchildren, to get up in the middle of the night and not fear the floor beneath your feet. When your legs suffer, your freedom shrinks, but when your legs are strong, so is your life. So do not wait for things to get worse. Do not wait for the walker. Do not wait for the fall. Start now. Feed your legs what they need, not because you are weak, but because you are still in control. You still have the power to change how you feel, to restore what time has taken, to move through your day with strength, not hesitation. This is not about chasing youth. It is about preserving mobility, and mobility is what gives life its quality. Not how you look, not how fast you move, but whether you can walk without fear, sleep without pain, and stand without swaying. That is freedom. That is dignity. And it starts at the dinner table. So if you are serious about living well past 70, do not chase fads. Do not count calories like a punishment. Do not fall for quick fix hacks. Eat like your life depends on it, because it does. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. And don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to Senior Meal Coach for more science-backed tips to stay strong and independent after 60. Remember this, aging doesn't have to mean getting weaker. With the right daily habits, you can wake up every morning feeling stronger. The choice is yours. Have a blessed day, and as always, breathe easy, my friend.